Hi guys, and welcome back to another Show on the Buffalo live stream of PCCGO gameplay. And today is yet another one of our streams where if you manage to beat the streamer, you will be able to earn yourself a pack. In between getting battle requests sent to me from my viewers, I'll be playing some expanded games as well and opening the odd pack here and there. So we will jump on the expanded ladder. And let us play some Mad Party. Mad Party obviously has a lot of counters in the expanded format. Eager/EX is one of them that you'll have seen on my previous stream, and of course Hunch Crow as well. These decks are primarily built to wall out both Mad Party and to wall out things like Mew 3 box and things like that. So that is a thing, and the Hunch Crow also helps wall out the Ultra and the Crozma deck as well. Hi Dean, nice to see you back. Will you be having another game with me today? If you have an expanded deck that you can play, by the way, Dean, I know you don't play much anymore, so if you've got an expanded deck that you want to put together to play me, then you are more than welcome to. I'm glad the boss's orders that I gave you yesterday definitely helps. It's also... Circuitry, well, yeah, that's another one of those cards that just walls out special energy decks. It's so annoying that these decks play shenanigans like this, but I mean, if you are just going to be solely reliant on double colourless energy, then that will be the case. So do you fancy a game again then, Dean, seeing as how you have the boss's orders now? Yeah, that's fine if you just want to play standard. Let's see, what do I have? We will go with, oh, where is it? Yeah, send me a battle request then, Dean. Crobat V is worth about 23 Vivid, if not more. That will steadily go down though, because Crobat V did obviously come out in Shining Fates as well as a reprint in Shining Fates, as well as the fact that Shining Fates also brought along a box set that actually has a shiny Crobat as a box set in it, which I think I'm maybe purchasing a few of them myself. I will... Oh, you're not online yet, Dean? Is the music that I've got on... Gotta try and get hold of a second today. Yeah, I mean, one today and one Crobat in your deck should more than be enough, to be fair. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just wait for you to load in. While I wait for you to load in, I will have a look at the trades, the trade forum on the PCCGO platform to see if I can get any legacy packs. Because legacy is one of those things that I do really want to go into. So I'd love to be able to get more legacy based packs, but without having to spend my coins, because I want to save my coins for when Battle Styles comes out. And it seems like all people want, realistically, is... No, don't need any more Tiganes myself. Let's have a look at this. No, can't offer that. Let me know if it's not actually letting you send a battle request. By the way, if I'm in the trade forum, sometimes it doesn't allow people to send a battle request. If that's the case, then obviously I'll just send you one. Also, how's my audio doing at the moment, Dean? Is the music too loud or is it fine? And let me know if the stream's a bit jaggedy as well and such. It's all good. That's good. I can't wait until I can finally get. I'm just gonna have to hide that comment, Dean. Unfortunately. Yeah, I try and keep the chat family friendly after the incident I had the other day with that person with the ridiculous username. Or the racist username is the. I'm not set to PG, but I want it to be, you know, family friendly in general. So, like, I am drinking rum and coke, but I mean, to the viewers, it does just look like coke. So, it's not like alcohol promotion or anything. First time that's ever happened. Yeah, I know. Yeah, considering I've been blocked 13 times on Facebook, it literally is. You know, there's got to be a first time for everything, hasn't there? I'm currently laughing at the pain of another player at the moment because a player who once accused me at an event of cheating and various other things has been temporarily suspended from the game for 30 days for drug references and such in the PTCGO chat. Talking of which, has your PTCGO logged you in yet? Yo dude, hey Hannah. Nice to have you here. Have you ever seen the Pokemon card game being played before, Hannah? It's going fine, yeah? It's brilliant. Lucy's just on Dying Light at the moment. I'm just waiting for more people to join the stream so that people can play against me and earn themselves a pack of the latest set that has just been released, Shining Fates. So basically, packs in real life come with a little PTCGO code in the back of them. So it looks like this. And you upload them into the game and then give fellow players the opportunity to earn themselves one, because they're not easy to come by because obviously they've got to buy physical product and not everyone can. So it gives people the opportunity to get those packs online. Just gonna see what's happening with Dean. And in the meantime, I'll just have a game. Just as we wait for Dean, I'll have a game on the expanded ladder. Again, hopefully we can find a deck that isn't just stall people out with Circuitry or Aegislash or Honchcrow, because those cards just immediately shut down this deck that I'm playing. We had Safi Wade today, Hannah, and she's now at £10 and 7 ounces, so she's gone up over a pound, £1.3 since we last had a Wade, which is absolutely brilliant. She's doing well. She's got a tiny little double chin thing going on. It's gorgeous. So we do see a mulligan from my opponent. and because my opponent has mulliganed, we are going to put this down because it seems like I'm against a donk deck. Oh, we're against Murkrow, so if they can get the turn 1, if they get the turn 1 Duskstone, they always hit heads on this. So no heads, so that means that we do straight up win, I'm pretty certain. So we'll go by playing this. Get rid of these. So thankfully, no turn 1 Honchkrow, so it does mean that we should just be able to donk. We'll get rid of this. And we'll put this here. We'll go for this. And I do think, yeah, that's just game. Honchkrow's only good if you can actually get a Honchkrow off the Duskstone of the team. Yeah, no worries, Dean. Is there anyone else in the chat that would like to play? Yeah, look, little Sapphire's doing amazing. And everything else as well. I actually cooked for the first time in my life before a Admiral Pie based dish for me and Lucy for dinner, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I did a cheese and parsley sauce over Bassa fish fillets and creamy salt and peppered mash on the top, coated with cheese. Oh, it was gorgeous. If I do say so myself. Lucy seems to thoroughly enjoy it. I didn't hear a single word out of her during the entire time I cooked it. During the entire time she was eating it, sorry. What? Yeah. So, we don't have much going on with this opening hand. And yeah, I'll just wait for you to reset your laptop, not your laptop, sorry, your PC if you... I don't prefer YouTube, Hannah, but the only thing is that I'm currently running on world's worst laptop. So due to that fact, I'm having to stream on YouTube because for some reason the things in this PC don't actually have enough stability to allow me to stream on Twitch at the moment. But I have just bought an i7 6th gen PC for like 200 quid and a really good, I need to get one of these down, a really good monitor as well, a new keyboard and gaming mouse, and I bought an extra 8 gig of RAM for the PC as well. So it's just sat there on the table. It's by Zoostorm. It's got a decent graphics card in it and all sorts. So, and it clocks in at like 3.9 gigahertz as well, whereas this laptop that I'm currently running off only clocks in at like 2.6 or 2.8. So it's just not good, and it's got the Windows Intel graphics. So it's onboard graphics, which are always terrible. But the new computer I've bought is for its price. It should have cost about $400 to $600. When I've been looking at all the other PCs of its capability and of its specifications, it should have cost a lot. But yeah, I just managed to bid snipe it on eBay for really cheap, so that's good. So we'll grab another battle compressor from the trainer's mail. And we'll get rid of these Dennies. We will quick ball away the Guzma for Crobat. Would like to Dedenne in the same turn. I don't need to thin through many more cards, so sort of keeping my resource options open. And we will just Mad Party. So a nice 140 there. And that's all the damage output I'll need for this game. I won't realistically need any more. Do you see an end from my opponent? So, Ultra Space. He is going to attempt a Energy and Guzma play on this Crobat at some point to settle the prizes. That's fine. So, we'll thin through a little bit more. Get the Battle Compressor out. Don't need that anymore. I don't think we'll need 2 of these. I'll keep one just in case, I think. And if I'm going to do that, I might want to just keep that. No, it's okay. I'll let it go. So we will... There's not really a lot of reasons to do a lot of stuff here. We'll just get rid of these. Let's see what I've got on this card. Just the 1 energy. And I'm going to grab the twin, just so we've got access to double colourless for other reasons. Don't need to do anything else. And the reason why I grabbed energy there is because I've got the energy in hand, which means I've got energy for the following turn as well, and here. So I should never fall behind in regards to attacks as such. This is quite a 50-50 matchup in my opinion. I'd like to think that my opponent is probably going to be grabbing himself a strong energy or a beast energy. There may even be a Buzzmosa in this deck, which is something I've got to watch out for. And potential Electro Powers as well is something else I've got to watch out for now as well. So, Prism Energy on the Buzzwell. If you ever need streams to Twitch, earn more money over there. Oh yeah, I know, Hannah. That's why I plan to move to Switch as soon as I've got my PC fully set up. You still have to do a lot. What do you mean by I still have to do a lot? So my opponent goes down to 3. I'm going to go down to 3. And I've got energy everywhere, so these things are all good. We'll go here, special charge, get the energy back. And we'll just research. That's all we needed. And I figure at some point my opponent probably will put down, excuse me, a 2 prize Pokemon. Because N serves him no purpose anymore. He may be able to find himself an auxiliary. So this is what I figured was going to happen here. So now, I can't remember if I play N myself, but an N right here would be fantastic. Which no longer is. What's this do? So nearly go isn't really going to serve him much purpose. These things are fine. I'm pretty certain, yeah, I've still got Poltergeist left, so... I mean, my opponent has just had the absolute magic in regards to hands. So, we're going to get rid of this and this, I'm pretty sure. Maybe this and this would be better. Because now we've got an attacker in play that does resist fighting, which may actually come into play at some point. So we'll put back the Mew, Marshadow, Dedenne. Don't even need Marshadow. Just put these into play. Yeah, we've got 3 prizes to take, and no matter what happens, I've got potential attackers on board. He's played how many of his electro powers? Just 2, so I do need to kill this circuitry right now. With this. This is going to be able to copy one of my opponents. Oh, he can copy Crowbar, I'm pretty certain. Does this copy any attack? So, yeah, it copies any attack, so it copies Venomous Fang for knockout. I needed something that was a little bit higher in HP there, but there wasn't really anything I could do about that, especially as it had weakness on Marshadow as well. So, that's one of those things. Are you logged in yet, Dean? In the year I've been streaming, I've received 2 payments. So what do you have to do? Affiliate and get into $100 every time. Is that in regards to people subscribing to you and things like that? I'm not entirely sure, so I will be contacting both of you when I become a Twitch streamer to get the lowdown on all of the things that I need to do to become a good Twitch streamer, because I'm not entirely sure of the whole process and whatnot. So Dean, have you logged back in yet? Look at who requested me. Oh. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so... Oh. Why was that challenge cancelled? Where is it? There we go. Are you sending me another request, Dean? Okay, so I'll play this. It's not a fire deck this time. One thing that I think this deck of yours does need, Dean, if you don't have any, I'm sure I'll probably have a few for you, is Or put him in the active. What's the word? Words, come on. Words are failing me. That's a good top deck. So we will grab ourselves a Dedenne. And simply that I change. And I think what we do is pass here. Excuse me. That Absol is going to be a pain. Yeah, see, if you've got a welder in hand here, an energy spinner would be brilliant. And we see a discard of a welder and a boss's order. Are you still here, by the way, Hannah? So we do see a welder from my opponent for 1. I think switches would also be better in this deck, Dean, other than... Oh, well, you play switches anyway because you play scoop up nets, I'm sure. We see a reset stamp, which is very good for us. Does mean my opponent is planning on playing a Crobat, and we have a phenomenal hand here. So that's good for us, I think. Is it good for us? Not sure. The Galamine is quite annoying. We don't want to be doing that this turn. We do just need to research. Unfortunately, it's not going well, if I'm perfectly honest. We'll make another attachment here. And we'll just have to pass. And a whole bunch of tools are about to go to the bottom of the deck, which is bad. That's better for us, because we didn't want to Marnie ourselves. We would have preferred to be Marnied in that instance. And about time we found a Whimsicott as well. So I feel like grabbing the Crobat here is a little bit of overextension for no necessity. But what do I know? I don't really play Melodic that much. And thankfully we don't even see a knockout from my opponent, which is brilliant for us. Now, what do we want to see gone from my opponent's board? I think, potentially, we do need an air balloon in play. We'll stick this here. we'll stick this here. And we still can't retreat. So, with any luck, we'll take this to Danny with us. I thought with a U-turn board and an energy that I'd be able to retreat. So we see my opponent building up yet another melodic. Oh, and he does play energy spinner. I don't think I'd seen any energy spinners from my opponent's deck last time I played him. So I can't remember if I play power pads in this deck or not. And my opponent has the immediate switch as well, so that is very good for us. We don't mind. We don't mind seeing that power plant in play at all. We may as well just stick this in place since we are going to be attacking this turn. And we do just top deck Regredient. I don't feel like there's any necessity to put anything back here, so we'll just Flying Fury, get rid of these, hit for as hard as we can. If my opponent Marnie's me here, that's going to be annoying. Speak of the devil, and she shall appear. But we have a great hand here. And the Galamine going back down, so that's fine. Galamine in play means we can now Oricorio again. So the question becomes, I think we want to research because we need to really dig into the deck. We do have do you know what, we'll Greedy Tail first. We need to get these back out of the deck. And because a bunch of tools are at the bottom of the deck, we can finish these two prizes off any time. Yeah, we just basically needed a whole bunch of tools. We are wasting yet another tool, unfortunately, but and we'll quick ball here. Let's grab this. And we'll attach an energy to it. That's tribute. Another one of these. And we need to discard 4 tools to be able to get this knockout. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'd like to say. So we needed to use Great Catcher there because it does potentially allow us to get back into this game because I can't remember if I play a Pole Pad or not, so it just makes the most sense to play one there. Now my opponent could be potentially looking for his Mewtwo, and we don't know if my opponent plays an Oranguru or not. He does play an Eldegoss, so there's the Eldegoss for the boss, I would assume. Onto the Oricorio, I imagine. But it does have an air balloon on it, so yeah, I thought so. We thought we did survive that attack, which is good. So we want this back into play, this into play, this into play, this into play, this into play here. We want to Greedy Tail, grab this out of the deck as I don't need it right now. And we are just going to stash that at the bottom of the deck and hopefully find ourselves an energy here, as we've played barely any. We do find an energy, not a great one that I want to be playing right now. And we still cannot retreat. How annoying. Oh yeah, because Absol that. So how puts it? Yeah, so we're still on 2 retreat. I've done that twice now, so not great. But he's going to take 2 prizes, I'm going to take 2 prizes, and then he would have to, absolutely have to. So that's wasted damage, unfortunately. So we can get the Oricorio back and a Whimsicott, which is what we're going to do both. Whimsicott, Oricorio. 2 energy. I think I'll place here. And research. There's no real need to do anything else except potentially make an attachment. Now, I think the attachment should go here. And I will Flying Fury. This thing. So, all in the name of just stopping myself from decking out. And my opponent's only used... and that's a good game then. So, you'd think with the amount of retreat options in this deck that I would have been fine. But, I mean, my opponent needs to hit the Tool Scrapper here. Because if he doesn't hit Tool Scrapper, then he only gets 1 prize for it. And I think that is exactly what my opponent hasn't realised here. So, Island Challenge Amulet being an absolute lad. Grab Oricorio. I don't think we need it, but it's just to get all of the tools into play, and on all of my Pokemon they are, so this was too close for comfort, this match. But I'm pretty sure that's knockout. Yeah. Well, 250 damage, big damage from a tiny little Whimsicott. Dean would know all too well that Whimsicott is amazing in the VGC, and that does not change in the TCG. But that's just the way it goes, I suppose. What's new? I think he. I'm not sure if he's not sure what happened. Why I didn't get the. I didn't know the amulet thing did that. Yeah, the amulet thing's been out for a while. That's why you play it in this deck, because you play 2 prizes, but you mitigate the 2 prizes by playing the Island Challenge amulet. So that's the whole purpose behind it. I think I played too high of a count, if anything. But yeah, an insane deck, insane card of Whimsicott, because it turns the Dedenes into 1 prizes. But do you know what, Dean? As you're a shiny hunter by nature, I'll send you a constellation pack anyway. Always do this wrong. It's that one. You can give me energy of the dark variety. And we go here. Packs. And a Shining Fates for you, good sir. So, that's good. I didn't even know it was a thing. Yeah, it came out quite a while ago. I don't know if you had much opportunity to read the card there. So, I'll get the card on screen for you. Oh, when that doesn't get in the way. Get. Island. Let's have a look. Here we go. Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. This card is attached to, gets 100 less HP, so today it becomes a 60 HP Pokemon, which makes it ridiculously easy to knock out. But when it is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, that player takes 1 fewer prize card. So it came out in Cosmic Eclipse, which is the same set that ADP came out in. And the reason why it's got a banned symbol here is it's banned and expanded because there's a card, as you may remember, Dean, called Jirachi EX, which, because it's only got 90 HP, but it is an EX version of Tapu Lele, Island Challenge Amulet actually kills it. So you grab a supporter, like Lieutenant Surge's strategy, and then you attach Island Challenge Amulet to it, which automatically knocks out Jirachi EX, and then you play Lieutenant Surge, that allows you to play 2 more supporters, and then you play Ace Trainer, and then you play Jesse and James. So, I don't know if you've seen Jesse and James, I'll get that up there quickly. Oh, just had it then. So, yeah, you play Ace Trainer, which puts your opponent's hands to 3 because you're behind on prize cards because they took a prize off Island Challenge Amulet. And then you put them down to 3, and then you play a Jesse and James, and they basically don't get to play the game. So, I mean, it's a very luck-dependent deck, but someone played it to a couple of first places in Japan, and within the first week of that combo being discovered, it was banned immediately without any chance of coming back. Shiny Morgan, that's good. Let's see what I can get out of my pack, as I will be opening that pack between each battle. Ooh, a Shiny Greedent, so that could literally go into my Whimsicott deck that I was just playing then. And yet another Rusted Sword. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining that the pull rates between Rusted Sword and Rusted Shield, like they usually get a lot more shields. I'm going to see what mine's sitting at. I've actually got a lot more swords than I've got shields. Most people have a lot more shields. So I'm quite happy about that. That's obviously the one that you want, because Rusted Shield, although it gives Zamazenta an extra 70 HP, having HP isn't as good as having attack power, because attack power takes immediate effect as soon as you attack, whereas there's the chance of possibly having no effect from this card because it can be tool scrappered in your opponent's turn, and therefore you lose that 70 HP and therefore could potentially get knocked out. So yeah, the sword gives Zacian an extra 30 damage output, so it puts Zacian to 260, and then you've got ADP, which puts it to 290, which is clear of all the tag teams. And then obviously on top of that, you can also play like a random Zigzagoon or Leon, which Leon is a supporter out of Vivid Voltage that says your active Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage this turn. So you can essentially hit 320 with Brave Blade, which is well, for lack of other descriptions, absolutely naughty. So I'm not sure where everyone is. I'm just gonna have to pause the music for a minute, guys, because I'm going to see if anyone in the Discord servers would like to join my stream. Coin flip. And I would not like to go first, because going first and expanded is awful because of Roll Executor. Although this hand isn't realistically any better, but it does at least allow me to get a Zoroark into play. A top deck of a Quick Ball would be amazing right here. And oh, yeah, I'm just going to press stop. So we're against a Turbo Dark deck of some sort, and that means that I am going to have to bench my Darkrai, which I don't want to do, but needs and musts. So I'm going to have to Float Stone the Sarua and attach Dark Energy to the Darkrai to possibly give it free retreat. Talking of Darkrai's, we see a lot going to my opponent's bin. See a Daily Change. Discarding an N and a Versus Seeker already, that's good for me to see. And another Dark Energy. He's already attached for turn. I don't know why you do that now. Like, that to me makes no sense. I don't know if my opponent's aware that he's gone first. I don't think my opponent is actually aware that he's gone first. We're gonna send him a funny face because we can. So we'll stick him. I don't think we're gonna need Ranger, but I'm not sure if I want a Colress this hand. No, definitely don't, because his board state looks awful. So we're gonna. It's better to stump Ace Roller. Is it? It's better to stump Guzma, because we're not going to need Guzma next turn. No. We'll dump N. So stick him down. Stick Floatstone here. And yeah, I could just N here. I would prefer to N. So yeah, basically, Dean, the sword is disgusting. Not much more to be said about that. And we're going to go here. Grab Mr. Eternal Boy. Go here. Evolve here. And I think that's all we need. So to pass from us. My opponent could like bench out too far as well, and I play Parallel City in my Zoroark could turn into this list. Like an absolute cheeky savage. So, Parallel City would be disgusting against this deck. My opponent deciding what he wants to, or she wants to, battle Compressor here. Obviously, she's already got a Darkrai's in the bin and such, so potentially another Darkrai, energy, and maybe the correct supporter. Clefairy goes to the bin. It's good. Hopefully we don't see a rescue structure from my opponent. That Clefairy could have been catastrophic, actually. Having similar damage output to myself. So we're going to see Dead End GX here. It's fine by me if we see Dead End GX, honestly. I mean, it would words. It would also be his GX attack game as well. So is my opponent going to attempt to Guzma here? Another Dark Patch. He has got a lot of energy on board. Yeah, he's not going to. as I assumed he wouldn't, to be fair. But we do have our own Hypnotoxic Laser, so we could hit with our own Dead End GX. Is the very funny thing here, and I think realistically we just go for N here, yeah. So we just go for the N. Gives us more opportunities to draw things. I mean, Crobats and all sorts to make this hand viable. So we'll Dark Patch. We will Computer Search for the Crobat, effectively attempting to maximise our draws here. And it's not gone amazingly well, unfortunately. Well, that's better, but we're going to get KO'd either way, which is the unfortunate thing. So I think we drop Ace Roller and an Energy here, if it'll let me. There we go. To get the Eternatus. And then with the two Darkrai's that are in the bin, we do buff out to 240 damage with the poison from the Hypnotoxic Laser. I'm not sure if that grabbing an energy is optional. I'd hope that it is. It's not optional if you've got it in there. So, unfortunate, but with any luck, my opponent doesn't have another Hypnotoxic Laser here. And if he does, we are going to attempt to find ourselves another Versus Seeker, or indeed just a general knockout. We also have Parallel City, which is great. Absolutely great. We find both, so we prize them. So my opponent obviously is hoping to hit the Hypnotoxic Laser quite hard here. So we'll probably assume that he'll go for another Dedenne. Well, there's also that. All he needs is another energy, actually. Okay, so this is bad. This is extremely bad. he plays Marshadow as well, so... Or she plays Marshadow as well. So immediate counters to anything I can do. Wow. I'm not entirely sure what I can do here. Can't play trainer cards. So, we can't play trainer cards. Interesting's is. We need to draw a Zorua here or lose. And I think that is just a loss. Yeah, that's a loss. My opponents today are having the absolutely god hands. So Andy Hopkins send a challenge request. Spelled request wrong. My IGN is A Hopkins 1. Doke. Done. Couple of friends online tonight. All-Nighter as well. All-Nighter. A Buffalon is a bull Pokemon that has a big, like, afro kind of hair, which, considering how, like, buffed out and microphone-like my hair is, that's where the name comes from. It was, like, nicknamed to me by a friend, and it just kind of stuck. So, yeah, so... Wait for a battle request off Andy. And I think you've chose standard. Did you choose? 1 minute. Oh, it's because there we go. It does this sometimes. I'll send it to you. Oh, 1 minute. I didn't want to. Don't know why it's doing this. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's for copyright purposes. Yeah, I misspelled it for copyright purposes. But everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about, so. Also, how are you doing, Seb? So, as we are against a challenger, we will stick this up and move it to there. And see what we can acquire from our first hand. Send my opponent a quick hello as he's waiting for the stream to catch up to see what I'm playing. It would seem. And my opponent's going first, so that's good for me to see. We see an 8-card hand from my opponent. What will he manage to do with it? Now, if we can find a quick ball here, we have potentially got game. We do find a quick ball. So we can giant half away this. Grab these two. Can we get the donk? We're going to go for the donk. We'll probably miss it. We miss it every time. We probably... there we go. We do have the Reshazard. So, will we hit the donk? So we can put this back for this, put this back for the old Crobat. There we go. And all we need to find is a switch or a scoop up net. So we're going to quick ball this, find our Dene, and this is just for what you're watching right now. I know I'm playing fast, but like I've got that used to sequencing perfectly that playing fast is like a second nature to me. it's like basically playing like a Jedi. So we're going to quick ball here in the attempt that these 6 cards will just find us the... we probably should have got a Center Scorch there actually, so I say fast playing like a Jedi, but apparently not. And yeah, we just have the turn to donk on this Bolton. So better luck next time, Mr. Hopkins. And as you didn't manage to win, I'm happy to play you again with a different deck if you'd like a second go. And as I was saying before, in between each match, I will be... I don't know if Rigby's in the stream right now, so I'm just going to decline that for now until I find out whether or not he's in the stream. I haven't seen if he's in the stream or not. Just checking if All Nighter has a PCCGO username. And yeah, between the matches, like I was saying, I'm also going to open up a Shining Fates pack myself, just to keep the Shining Fates alive. Keep it alive with the sound of music. Let's see what I get here. Anything good? Ooh, a Rillaboom and a Decidueye, both good cards. So that's an ideal pack. That's sort of what you want, like good cards. Come on, good cards. And good cards and a shiny card at the same time. Yeah, Andy, and we will also turn this off. Does anybody... Yeah, okay, so send me a battle request then, and I shall accept. I'll make it a little bit easier on you, and not so donk heavy, give you a better opportunity to win yourself a pack. And what deck shall I go for? Number 6. Should hopefully give you a better chance of earning a pack. Also, Andy, where did you get those? Where did you get this deck box and sleeves from? I want some. See if my opponent is going to be playing Pikarom again, which they are, and I get 2 mulligans, which is nice for me, because this opening hand is awful. Put this back on. Take my mulligans. And we see Pikarom again. So we will get rid of this to find our Jirachi. We do just need a Jirachi down. I know these Pikarom decks do play Crushing Hammers, but it's better to get an attachment in and hope for a Tails than to not get an attachment at all. And we do find the Research Lab, so that's realistically all I could ask for of this deck. A supporter would be nice, but we have good enough cards in hand to flip a decent attack or a knockout on my opponent's Pokemon next turn. So all we could wish for from a turn 1 there, as a reward for Torn Play. What I don't know what Torn Play means. What does Torn Play mean? Opponent quick rolling for a Boltund. Now, the question is, how many Pokemon does my opponent put into play? He's obviously got a Crobat here, so his hand is looking awful, it would seem. I don't know, I think he may have misclicked there. I don't know what's happened. From what I can tell, it appears to be a misclick. Couldn't say for certain. Couldn't say for curtain. If anyone's seen that video, if Ridge was here, he may be dying inside. Tournament. Oh, as a reward for Torn Play. I don't get it though. This isn't tournament play. So we're not capping big damage at the moment, unless he manages to put a Titanium or Crobat into play. But if he does put a Titanium or Crobat into play, he will have to find another switch. We also need to find a way to switch ourselves, which we do find. We also find a Marnie, but I'd rather just get damage on board, if I'm honest. Like, if he wishes to attack, then so be it. Going to leave that. We haven't seen any crushing hammers from my opponent yet. There we speak of the devil, and he shall appear. We see a crowbat. See another boltund. And we see maximum damage from a maximum efficiency from a Coco as well, I would assume. And I imagine a switch is going to come into play. Or I guess not. Another crushing hammer to another tails. Which is why crushing hammer sucks, because I can say that because I play crushing hammer in a lot of decks, and I can honestly say that I play a card that sucks at 4 in all of my decks, and I still got to 109 points in the Players' Cup 3. Now, crushing hammer sucks because you usually dedicate 4 spots of your deck to crushing hammer to begin with for energy denial, which doesn't advance your board state, which provides no consistency. And thirdly, and finally, the card has a 50% chance of having 0 effect. The card has 50% chance of having no text on the card other than the title itself. And that is why Crushing Hammer is bad. Now, whatever the case, whatever happens here, I will just be taking a knockout, because he does have 5 Pokemon GX and or V's in play, which means that my Hard Time Slash is hitting for a maximum of 280 damage at the moment. So we see a Bolt Storm, that's fine. We'll just push this forward. And we'll just take this out. There's not really much reason to do anything else, because we still have knockout on the Boltons regardless. We have plenty of supports in the deck. We have Scoop Up Net to retrieve our Jirachis. So we're probably going to get reset stamped. That's fine. If you can even get to 3 prize cards against a deck like Pikarom, then really what sort of problems do these decks pose? I wouldn't really classify as posing an issue at all. So we'll get Jirachi, see if we can find Pokecom or Evolution Incense, Stellar Wish. Find Quick Ball. We'll Quick Ball away Jirachi for another Jirachi. Just to thin through the deck a little bit. We'll pick up this Jirachi, go into this Jirachi. And round around the garden we go, apparently. Now, I think in this case we do Jirachi first. We find another Scoop Up Net, which is fine. And my opponent has a lot of things in play, a lot of GX, EX Pokemon, so I feel like we need to find if our Crobat is available to us, and it is. So we will put this here, Scoop Up Net the Jirachi, We're just going to go for game, because if we hit it, then we win. And it's as simple as that, realistically. And if we don't, then so be it. So we're going to get rid of these two. Bring this up. Crowbat. And we have win. Good game. Glypsopod is disgusting. So I'm sorry you had to bear witness to that. The deck is great. He said he won the sleeves from tournament. Yeah, that sounds logical to me as well. Enhanced hammer. Yeah, enhanced hammer though doesn't have that 50% chance, Dean. And yeah, tournament play has not been around in the UK for quite some time due to our current COVID situation. Because I don't think that you are fully aware of the Glypsopod and benching so many GX and V Pokemon as a consolation prize. I will. Oh, click the wrong thing again. Sorry. As a consolation prize, Andy, I will once again send a Shining Fates pack to you. So let's hope you've got energy for trade. Fire, disappointing. I like dark energy. You let me down. Let's take that off. And I will send you that anyway. And let me know what you pull from your pack if you open it. I don't know if you're still online. Hopefully you are. Yeah, as you're still online, let me know what you get out of your pack. And as I was saying before, I will also be opening a Shining Fates after each pack myself. But this is going to be the end of the stream. I do have a bath that's currently running, or being rang for me, and I severely need to go to the toilet. So I'm just going to pack this stream in for tonight, and I will be back on tomorrow once again at 8 PM, same time. That's awful pack. So I'll be back on 8 PM tomorrow again for another live stream of Beat the Streamer Earn a Shining Fates pack. Just going to ask Andy what he pulled. What did you pull? So whilst you're here, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Please drop a like on the video. I know it's only a stream video, but all likes help, all the same. And I will be back tomorrow night at 8 PM for another Beat the Streamer Earn a pack of Shining Fates. That's all from me for now. I've been Shoutout the Buffalo. Peace out, guys.